Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Those fuckers don't distinguish. They hate us all. Okay. Hopefully, no one started the revolution in my absence. Is the revolution already started? Am I late? I went to unload and reload, and this is a small glass of wine, and a sliver. It's that was barely a break, wasn't that 5 minutes? Frozen. What is safe to Google? What online? You can't start the revolution here. This is a public space. You have to go somewhere else. Oh, are we there? Okay, that's fine. So are we putting tea at the front then? Is that what you guys decided? Shh! That's the meeting you're supposed to have down by the docks. Refresh if you don't see the revolution. There should be some kind of like screams in the background. The revolution's actually started in Sao. Yeah, you want to kind of keep it on the down low. Don't publish your plans online, guys. It's kind of basics. Unless you want them to know, of course. F5 to revolt. F5 to revolt. If only it were that simple. If only it were that simple. Revolution needs a bit of organising, I think. Are we fighting me? Okay, alright, best move on quick then. The chatters are revolting. Alright. So yeah, I don't know it all because it's quite complicated. If you grew up with it or you're immersed in it, you've learned it, but I kind of know the basics. So as I said, I kind of like I did a little bit digging into like asexual and demisexual, aromantic and demi-romantic, but perhaps there was something else, grey sexual, that I found. But maybe you could help me go through that as well. Who would have thought this would have become a revolutionary anthem? Demisexual, right? Does that mean you only feel sexually attracted to people sometimes? I never quite got that. What's aromantic? That one I quite struggled. Is that like you just like sex? And you don't have feelings? Like romantic feelings, right? Is that what that means? Because I don't want to pigeonhole anyone. Like, I'm not. I'm actually trying to understand because I don't know. So don't get angry if that's you. Aromantic. Sexual attraction only after romantic attraction. But what, is there aromantic or I dream that? Yeah, it's just not feeling any romantic attraction, right? Is it only sexual attraction? You're always angry, okay, Elkenan. But we can only learn and heal the world through the exchange of ideas, I think. Why am I wandering up here? Oh, wasn't this guy hanging out in a pub? Aromantics can be sexual but not romantic, right? That's what the A means, right? Thanks. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so you agree that it's complicated then? You know, it needs some explanation. I'm going to commit to this system. Well, I understand LGBTQI plus A, I thought. But I didn't understand the other stuff as much. which was about relationships. And it's very disturbing to see. He's only being attracted to the Fonz. Well, again, if it helps you learn something about yourself, then I don't think it's a problem at all. I think it's good. People should explore themselves and their identity and their sexuality. Thought that was kind of like just accepted now, but clearly not. Well, what am I doing? What am I doing? Here he is. And the reason we are talking about this stuff, by the way, chat, is that in our Bohemian playthrough, virtually everyone in Bohemia is on the spectrum somewhere. Oh, he's in the church, isn't he? Yeah. Well, it's just difficult to adapt to, I think, for people who are kind of set in their ways or have advanced frontal lobe syndrome. They're useful to you if they help you and they help other people understand you. I get that. I think that's perfectly reasonable. But I just think it needs to be treated with a little bit of time. You know, like people need time to change and warm up to this kind of thing. And remember, like people have been talking about sex forever. This is 2025, well, 2025, but the last 20 years perhaps, conversation about it. But you've got all different, approaches to this over the centuries and over the different cultures in the world and so on. That's why I like this kind of two-spirit stuff. To me is quite interesting, even though it's often used to kind of ridicule, I think, by people who don't understand. But I think, for instance, it kind of, if you believe in this being like a soul thing, like something is like appearing in a different body, I think that's a way of accepting not only people with like a mixed approach to gender, but also like people who are a bit neurodivergent. And I worked with schizophrenics a long time ago. It was just a job I had very briefly. It was a bit of a funny story, but I was working in a this is true, it wasn't just in my head. I was working in what was an old mental asylum that had been converted into offices because we were decentralizing the mental health care system, which was basically a way of looting the system and cutting all the funding, which is why we have a problem now, right? And changing it into care in the community. But it was really like sticking a plaster over a gun wound, like we need to put more money into this, definitely. But I remember I was working in my office used to be a padded cell in an old Victorian asylum that had been converted into an office. And I was working there in the summer, like handling complaints actually from schizophrenics, which was difficult. And it was really hot summer, but I had to keep the window closed because if I opened it, there was this bush that had built up, this impenetrable bush, right by the window, and it was full of wasps. So whenever I opened it, just wasps just filled this padded cell. So it was kind of a nightmarish kind of job. But yeah, I think that kind of like listening to people who have different types of consciousness is a good idea as well, because it's a similar argument to the feminism thing, right? You don't want to cut all these people out of society. You want to find ways to include them. And this moves into my larger theory about like what we consider to be mental illness, which I don't necessarily think always is. Because some of these kind of conditions, if you like, have evolved. They've been naturally selected for some reason, even psychopathy. And if they hadn't been naturally selected for some reason, then I think they would have died out. So I think there's a kind of evolutionary thing going on. And with depression, which is one of the most difficult to explain using this, because you can explain things like paranoia and stuff, because it's useful to have a paranoid person in the tribe, right? Not everyone be paranoid, but it's useful to have one paranoid person because they're kind of like looking out for everybody, right? So as long as you have one, that's good. Like everyone else is just chilling on the beach, right? Drinking coconuts, all these sea monkeys, everyone's just relaxed. And there's one monkey on the edge of the tribe going like, you know, he's really kind of like nervous and looking at things. And sometimes that paranoid monkey, you know, like sees some object, thinks it's a threat and overreacts. But sometimes, and quite often with those people, there is something wrong. They have identified something wrong because they're the people that are watching. So it's about how you listen. But depression is more difficult, and I think, depression is a bit more difficult to explain. I mean, clinical depression as well. But there's a film called Melancholia. Sorry, I hope I'm not offending anyone. I'm just trying to open it up. Well, ADHD is another example of something that it would have been much more evolutionarily sensible in a more primal society because ADHD people have this kind of mind. It's useful when you're in nature, you know, but it's not useful when you're chained to a school desk trying to learn in that way. It's not good. And there are very good ways you can help people with that. And I've had to work a lot with those kind of students, you know. And there's very positive ways you can do it, but schools don't. They fuck it up all the time. Depression, Melancholia. The movie Melancholia talks about it, and Lars von Trier's take on it. I think he said this, but depressed people are the only people that can function when it seems like there is no hope, because everybody else kind of relies on hope in some way to get them through stuff. And really, really clinically depressed people don't have access to that, but they can function. And in the film, I think the person who's kind of coaching and talking and managing the mental health care of the depressed person, when it's like, oh no, it's an apocalypse, there is no chance. Like there's then the kind of like power shifts between them, and the person who is trying to kind of manage the depressed person becomes hyper anxious and really not functional, and the depressed person can just keep their mind straight. It's really interesting. Yeah, you get that? Yeah. And it's different, you know, if you are clinically depressed, my heart goes out to you. I understand what a struggle that is. And you know, I'm sure you know, there's lots of good ways you can help yourself. But I thought that's an argument for why it's evolved, because there must be some evolutionary thing. You might not feel that. But the other thing that's worth thinking about, which a lot of people don't know, and I have some connection to this, sorry I'm babbling now, but it seems that you're getting something out of it, is recessive alleles, right? So you might be a carrier for something, like the ginger gene, right? And so you might be having one recessive allele. So not being ginger, but carrying the ginger gene might confer some advantages of gingerness on you without being ginger. And the best example of this is sickle cell anemia recessive allele. Basically, if you carry sickle cell anemia disease but don't have it, you gain an extra advantage against malaria. Right? You know, if you're a ginger person, then you know you've got all these genes, right? REC-A and like a bunch of different genes that non-ginger people don't have. And it makes you like, gingers, it's like more difficult to knock a ginger unconscious. A ginger can breathe underwater longer. And the reason for that is probably because that evolved in the very, very snowy kind of areas, and people would slip over more and fall into like lakes and stuff. I think, yeah, you can't stun a ginger, right? Gingers are more difficult to stun. Yeah, go look it up. Fact check me. There's a cluster of genes with it. It's not just red hair. But anyway, I was saying, like, sometimes, like, maybe there's a bunch of people carrying the recessive allele for clinical depression that don't actually have both. So the genetic component of it. And maybe there's an advantage in that. Like, for instance, people with epilepsy, I've noticed that, like, often people with epilepsy have a quite powerful imagination, you know, like a really interesting, powerful imagination. And it's maybe connected to that, but we're just not looking at it, right? We're just not, the society's just not looking at it in that way. All right, okay, enough science, we're going on, we're moving on. But there you go, that's my take on it. And similarly with sexuality, because there is a genetic component to it, that's been proved.
I'm bringing Vincent's last will and testament.
Oh, I love the echo. And you see that like coppery effect he's got on that mail?
What happened?
Master Vincent has been taken seriously ill.
Yeah, good. Well, Cathart. Feel free to Cathart, but it's genuinely my take on
I
it.
hear that people are sick in some village hereabouts.
And then the tribe has one of each, right? And they kind of like compensate for each other in the tribe. But even things like you don't like. Sorry, remember I'm a bit of a... Hang on, I'll give you an argument you won't like though.
If Vincent passes on, I'll see to his wishes. Here, take a few coins for your trouble.
Thank you, Father.
Pop them in the pot.
God be with you.
Do I have to go back and complete that, or that was just a favour? That was just a nice favour. So now I go to the monastery and visit Johanka, right? God, I hope I know everything. Did we speak to everyone? Oh, I think I know where Johanka is anyway. Michael Horse!
Yeah.
And yeah, it's stuff like we didn't evolve in these conditions, right? So you've got your organisms are reacting to things like artificial lighting as well. So I think some of these, not in a malicious way, but some of this stuff is magnified just through society. Some of it evolves with the organism, I think, and some of it evolves counter to the organism. So ADHD is a good example, right? We've decided school is a place where it's going to be like this, and you're going to have to sit down at a desk, and you're going to have to listen to an authority figure, and you're going to have to concentrate. So we're giving stabilising interventions and pharmaceuticals and so on to a group of people that we know, we've done loads of studies, that would just benefit from a very different morning at school. Yeah. Like they should just do different things in the morning. A curriculum should be designed that allows for people with certain hyperactivity conditions to do different things in the morning. But you can't organise that. That's the problem. You can't organise it in the school. It's a bureaucratic thing. We kind of know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and again, like I've taught a lot of people with ADHD. I deeply respect. There's advantages that people aren't seeing because we're not assessing it like that. And you don't do things like what subjects do you really get assessed for the quality of your imagination? Art, yeah, maybe, and drama, yeah. But you don't necessarily get assessed for the quality of your imagination other subjects. Johanka. Alright, big moment. Popular ship coming up, about to crash into a popular ship. Yeah, that's the problem. It's not easy to organise that. So a personalised approach to your learning would be better, but schools can't do it.
Johanka?
It's too much.
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that
it's
you're
kind of my
well.
height in this frame.
Not right now. Matthias sent me.
Matthias? Oh my god, did something happen?
I don't know
Matthias
if you
was
heard
raided.
that, but Merhoyed was attacked.
Oh God. How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
Yes, Fountain.
Need to
Yes,
see
that's
him.
exactly how it works.
Before you go,
yeah,
something
I have family and friends that are victims of that system,
Some kind of disease
and
has
I,
taken hold in
I
Merhoyed.
despise it when education
Their
does that.
livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Mercy.
No, I'm not saying the meds are affecting you. I'm just saying that like
It's a good thing you've come here.
there's research that
hope
shows you can
this is the
do
place to
more
find it.
without medical intervention.
You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician. He may know how to deal with it.
Very well, I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
That's Sinead, by the way. She's a great actor. Really good. Played Johanka. She was part of our company as well for a long time. Incredible range. Fantastic improviser. Really good at drama as well. Nicodemus! Yeah, it does crime. It's exactly like that. It's just a meat grind. It just chews people up and spits them out. It causes so many psychological problems in people. Don't think they're clever. Don't think they're good enough. It does a lot of damage. I'd love to see it changed. But I've got my take on that. But again, there needs to be the will to do it. And I think from the right, you always get these kind of like, oh, we just do it the old way because that's the way that's best. And it's like, guys, this system was invented to serve industrialisation. They only cared about getting enough people to read so they could work in the mills.
Some kind of disease
not like-
has taken hold in Merhoyed.
It was
Your
built
Highness said you might be able
to
to
prepare
advise.
people for
A
factories.
disease, you say? How intriguing.
Yeah, it is intriguing. Yes.
Yes, it's very interesting, but can you help these people?
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little more. Tell me. has the
And I think
whole
this
village
approach coming
gone
from an
mad?
alchemically is you look at some of your problems that you have in a different way that they might be a hidden advantage in there, but you always get a message that it's a bad thing, it's a bad thing, it's a bad thing. And some of these things, when they run to extremes, are bad because they stop you feeling healthy and happy and stuff. But sometimes it works the other way. You get so much pressure on it that something that shouldn't be a bad thing, really should be celebrated in some way, becomes a bad thing. About half the houses,
no,
right?
I mean, not yet. Several households have, around half the village.
Merhoyed? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes, there's a stud farm.
I want you to consider it to be a safe space to discuss things like this, but it may be a different game. Will be more helpful in the end. But the animals are dead, right? Because we saw them on the
They've
street.
all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
Yeah, he's worried about this because the books told him that plagues are real. Ishvan warned him about the plague, right? Now he's there, and Ishvan's like again in the centre of it.
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library.
You might need to
Describe
help
the
me
epidemic,
here.
including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
Right, baboon teeth, and that may be true. And then you look at it from the point of view of a government, and then maybe it's easier for them to do it that way than it is to like reorganise education, even though that's the best. I've just failed something. I'm not quite sure what I failed. I can read though, yes.
Yes, I can.
I can read very well, thank
So
you.
follow me to
Chip!
the scriptorium.
Alright.
So, where shall we start?
Evidently there's something amiss in the digestive tract.
In the what?
The digestive tract, Henry.
He studied drugs, but
right.
he didn't study anatomy.
The trouble lies between the mouth and the arsehole.
Yeah, the worm.
Ah.
The worm
Sure.
tunnel.
Just so.
We can rule
The sacred
nothing out
worm
at this
tunnel.
stage. You look in the Breviarium de Signus Causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno, written by one Johann of St. Paul.
Oh, nice.
But I don't know Latin.
What? We do know Latin. We know Latin.
Our brother
Don't put
might
yourself
recommend
down,
the
Henry. This is
secret
education
of
system
medical
right
works
here.
into the
Your books are
common
real,
tongue,
guys. It's happening right
so
now.
you can still be of use. Study
You've gotta
the
fight,
Breviarium
Henry.
carefully and compare the symptoms with the recorded cases. That will guide us. I'll try the proven classics. Avicenna,
I have
and his
Avicenna.
Canon Medicinae, and Galen's magnum opus, the Ars Medicinalis.
Take care.
Alright, great. Okay, this is real alchemy then. Okay, this is medicine. Yeah? We're not psychological alchemy, this is medicine. This stuff is like blood, yellow bile, black bile, phlegm. I believe these are the sanguine, the melancholy, the phlegmatic, and the... What is it? The blood is the sanguine, yeah? Is the black bile the melancholia? There's a great book in alchemy, by the way. A lot of people... No, it's more on medicine, but it's... What's it called? The Anatomy of Melancholy. That's a nice little read. Oh, you read it? Yeah. Okay, you're talking about something else. That's cool. I'll keep going then. Choleric. Thank you, Valeria. That was excellent. Good. That was a fast response. Okay, excessive mucus may also lead to diphtheria, for example. Oh, you meant read it out loud. Okay. Maybe I have a little bit of a slip of it, so. It is known that the body of a man is composed of 4 humours: blood, yellow bile, black bile, and phlegm. If these are in balance, the person is hale and healthy. But if there is an excess of one, it swamps the body, disturbs its equilibrium, and leads to ailments or even death. The excess of mucus may also lead to diphtheria, for example. The body endeavours to get rid of it by coughing, sometimes spasmodically. It leaves sores in the throat and mouth that trouble the sick and complicate the intake of fluids. Right, this is what we have, right? The whole agony is further exacerbated by fever, often accompanied by malaise. After a few days, a rash or spots appear. People often become infected by association with a sufferer, but not everyone so succumbs to the infection. Diphtheria does not infect animals. Okay. Plague. Well, this is the one he's really worried about. So, caused by black bile fluctuations, which was the choleric, often exhibits many signs. These include fever, accompanied by malaise, often alternated with a spastic... I can try and do Dr. House with a spastic cough. Perhaps even diarrhea. No, I can't do him. He's so good. When the body endeavours to rid itself of excess black bile and great thirst. Yeah, so this is plague. After a few days, sores erupt on the body, on the neck, under the jaw. Well, we didn't have this, did we? In the armpits and the groin. Later, black spots are seen on the fingers, nose, mouth, and other protrusions of the human body where accumulated gall settles. It spreads among people, but some people are not afflicted. Small animals do not suffer from the plague, but bigger ones may be infected. Now, interestingly enough, I studied this on a like a molecular biological level, and you have like bubonic plague and septicemic plague, right, which is this like causing the sepsis in the body. But on a molecular level, it's all caused by something, I think, maybe we're just ranting here, a YOP protein cascade. And the plague is an intracellular bacteria, which is like a tiny bacteria that gets inside cells like viruses do. Someone fact check me. Alright. A profusion of yellow bile can lead to dysentery, which is manifested by various signs, primarily by violent diarrhea. Vomiting is present. YOP. Yersinia pestis. YOP proteins. YOP. YOP protein cascade. It works like picking a lock, actually. The bacteria picks the lock into your cell. YOPs. Yeah, YOPs. YOP. Yeah. Is it YOP proteins? YOP? Alright. So the sick also, you got to know your plagues. The sick also suffer from terrible thirst, abdominal cramps, and feet. Oh, okay, it's trying to, but animals do not suffer from it. But there are also other ways in which the inner humours are disturbed and the blood weakened. One such as by poisoning, which is manifested by fever and delirium, stomachache bringing convulsions, diarrhea, and great thirst. What have you done, Eric? If a person is poisoned by gas, for example in mines, near swamps or similar places, there often appears on him a rash around the nose and mouth. However, this rash does not occur if the poison is ingested through food consumed. Poisoning is not transmitted between humans or animals. But if they all drink, for example, from the same source of water, then people are inflicted as well as animals, the latter often sooner. Right, yeah, because they drink more. Okay, so the animals die first. So this is poisoning, right? An interesting case of imbalance of intelligence is the Saint Vitus dance. Yeah, this was crazy, right? So this was like a spasm or something. Sing, scream all over. They move as if in a trance and wander deliriously. They may dance for days, weeks, or even months, and generally until they become exhausted or die. Wasn't the song, the composition Danse Macabre? Danse Macabre. Isn't that about the Saint Vitus dance? That one, right? Does it go like that? Thirsty, hungry, horny, projecting black bile. Yeah, the Danse Macabre by Saint-Saëns. Yeah. Was that about this? I'm really rambling, but was that about this? No, Mello, I haven't, but it sounds like something I would like. Okay, alright. So, some may strip off their clothes and devote themselves to the sins of flesh. In one case, dancers were helped by falling from a bridge into the river below. Thirsty, hungry, horny? Those who did not drown or die from this, that's a weird crossover. Those who did not drown or die from the fall came to themselves and ceased to dance. It's been reported this dance plague, is highly contagious, although it only affects humans and not animals, so it's not ours. St. Vitus dance. Okay, that was a bit strange, but we finished it. And we learned a lot about medicine from that, so...
I'll wager that Jerome has taken them out again.
Was the Danse Macabre song about... That was about death in general. Okay, alright. It's like the... Yeah, okay. Poison.
I have it.
Yes? And what do you make of it?
It's poisoning from tainted water.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But
I got the song right,
Master
thanks.
Lawrence
Alright, I got that at
says
least.
so. Who am I to contradict him? We shall have to prepare some medicine at once.
Let's do it. I learned how.
I could help with that.
Really?
Yeah, I got loads of drugs.
Yes. I know my way around the alchemistic arts.
And I've read the
He
Necronomicon.
knows the
Don't
arts
you know?
of physic. Who would have thought it? Excellent. I'll give you the recipe, and you have my permission to make use of the monastery laboratory.
I'll get started right away.
I, meanwhile, shall head straight to, where was it again?
Merhoyed.
Oh yes, Merhoyed. I'll take Johanka with me. She has no equal in caring for the sick. Once you have the medication...
So they leave the
I'll
most
be on
amateur alchemist
Thank you,
behind to
Brother
do. That's
Nicodemus.
the story of Kingdom Come, really. I need you to cure the captive first. Yeah.
There's one man there who needs your care more urgently than anyone. He's an important witness in the investigation of some murders.
Well, I'm glad we had the
Answer
alchemical
I shall
kind of
spend
prologue
time
to this
sitting all
conversation.
over
I
many
think it's a good
weeks.
conversation
Not your
people
world,
have
please.
because, you know, it's not nice feeling like you're sick, right? And maybe you're not, you know? Maybe it's society that's just malfunctioning. And that, coming back to the two-spirit thing, I think it is not whether you believe in, you know, like spirits or anything. I think there are definitely higher parts of the mind, right? Those like outer depths of consciousness. And they sometimes reach through. And they have those outer depths of anybody's consciousness have some good ideas, you know? Time to time you get intuitions. And that's like a good relationship between this kind of inner consciousness and outer consciousness. But when the world is telling you that that doesn't exist at all, right, then I think that's where you've got a problem, because you've got a bunch of people out there who have a strong connection with their outer consciousness, thank you, who don't get to flourish because they're told not to listen to these, I don't want to go voices, but these, you know, yeah, spirits, like intuitions, you know, ideas. It's the same thing, really. And that's what David Lynch is all about, as I understand it. Right, what about some training?
Would you teach me more about alchemy?
Yeah, just before you leave me to make all the meds. I'm a beginner. I'm a beginner.
Practice the basics.
Yeah, I should practice the
All right,
basics
but it'll
before
cost
you
you.
leave me in charge of the plant. And I think I'll maybe
Quite a
tip
lot.
this guy a bit as well. This is a timed quest. All right, thanks. Yeah, all right.
Agreed.
Sorry, I'm wandering.
Now listen up.
But I improved alchemy, which is kind of important. So where's the... He's off. Where's the actual... So what do I have to make? I missed that bit. Here?
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
What am I doing? What am I making? Sorry, you just need to focus for a minute. What am I making?
Please, help me.
Where do I get the recipe of the antidote from? Thanks, not Kira. I know the lion gecko. There's a remedy in the book. In the book I was just reading.
What will happen to my family?
Push some nettles together and hope for the best. That's basically what we've been doing. Thank you. It's not in my inventory. It was the alchemy book. This book? This book. The book on the alchemical table. That book. In the alchemy book. I know it's the alchemy book. This alchemy book? We're in an alchemist lab. All these books are alchemy books. It's in my book as I did not see it. It's called Antidote. Oh man, that's a Jim whining in the background. Yes, but what's the potion called?
What will happen to my family?
It's called Merhead Remedy. Thank you. There we go. Alright. I haven't got it. What do I need? I need charcoal. Valerian
I
and
just
charcoal.
can't.
Yeah. Someone got charcoal? Where do I get the charcoal? Yeah, okay, look, chat is lagging, so I'm suffering a bit of time lag here. Charcoal, fantastic. Is that enough charcoal?
Please, help me.
We were thotting. I thought we've had a good mix today. You can't keep everyone happy. Prepare clean water, 1 hand of valerian and 2 of thistle and some charcoal. Water.
I can't. I just can't.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Someone else handle that. I've got to concentrate on curing Merhied because Istvan told me to. Because Eric got out of control. Drop the thistle in the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. God, thank God I practiced this though, trying to do this with a glass of wine. Glass of wine in me. Would not have been good. What's the problem with the alchemy book? Alright, thistle is boiling. Add the valerian and boil for 1 more turn. Okay. Thanks, Doc Hero. That was good. That was... You unloaded well there. Add the valerian.
Please, help me.
That's Jim. Please, help me. Help me get off. Alright, and then boil for 1 more turn.
Quiet.
Quiet, he's saying, quiet! Clip it. Oh, I need to turn the bellows. This cure's gonna be mixed. Well, this is the advantage with late night streams. You know? No! I should have let that cool. I shouldn't have boiled that. That's not bubbling, that's just warm. So let's get that out. Finally add the charcoal, but do not boil. Well, I hope I followed Istvan's instructions correctly.
Please.
Potion brewing has failed. All ingredients are lost. Whoops. Alright, let's try again.
Please.
Can you hear him? Please! Help me! See, Jim's helped us return to the thotting.
Quiet. What will happen to my family?
What will happen to my family? Two thistles? Oh, okay. What if we pop it in now? Is that going to work? Bash that in. No one will notice. Just boil it up a bit.
Quiet.
Alright, so that's cooking. That's 2 thistles in there. 2 turns. Okay. It is just hot leaf water. Warmed salad. Warmed wet salad. Okay, add the valerian. Oh. What will happen to my family? This is quite disturbing, having Eric going on repeat about what will happen to his family. Well, Eric, something did happen to your family. right? And it's one of the things we have, one of the bridges we have to kind of cross. I'm good at picking locks. Ask Michael Horse.
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
Okay, that's finished. Now add the charcoal. Plop. And finish, right?
What will happen to my family?
Hey! So I just see one of them. That was fine, I was good. Thank you everybody, yeah. It only took me 2 goes, that's fine. So I just need, that's all following like Ishvan's directions though, really. Like, Hot Dog Henry's been following Ishvan's orders. Hey, hello Rat Eye Girls, Weldon Baum, hello, welcome to the chat. Are you all here? That was a struggle, Chief. Yeah, I'm like Ishvan's the only one trying to like make the situation better. Right, we're gonna go this way so I don't get lost. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not bad at driving this horse. There are worse. We're going for a ride in the wet salad. If only this brush wasn't impenetrable.
Yeah.
Michael does drive, yeah. He drives for me, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Fun facts. I ain't stopping for no one, I've got people to save. Michael Horse is such a good horse. Like seriously, look at this. This is smooth. Smooth.
Yeah.
You were the cheapest horse, Michael Horse. You were the cheapest of the bunch. Right? We needed a horse at the time and you were there. But you were not an expensive horse.
Yeah.
You were a class conscious horse. No, wait, no. This is the problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go down there. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Burger perk activated. I looked confused because the chat disappeared for a moment. It's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got some fun facts, haven't you, Leroy? Do you want to share some fun facts with us, Leroy?
Yeah. Yeah.
That Michael drives me, that was the fun fact. You said it. I am riding very smooth. This is a good ride. I won't hear criticisms of my riding.
Yeah.
Driving is extremely bad for the environment. It's really bad. It's really up there. I understand that some societies are like organised around it, like America, like you really have to drive. But in lots of places in Europe, you really don't have to drive, and driving does lots of damage. I'm sorry. I feel, and planes.
Yeah.
You know, I think something like 3% of people use 50% of the plane travel. And if you really want to get like into
Yeah.
climate stuff and you're serious about it, then like that would be where you would hit. Like that 3%
Could do with a
should
bike
be
to
paying
read.
a lot more to fly. You know, I've lived in America. You got to drive. I understand. Like I remember I was in Oklahoma once and I was walking. I was walking down a road in like 40 degrees or something, and the tarmac was so hot it was like boiling. And there's no pavement. There's no pavement in these places. It's just road. So I was walking along the road, and these Oklahomans were looking at me like I was fucking insane. Like there was one who would like wind down the window, like, "Are you okay? You're walking." Nobody walks in America. I was in Prague, Oklahoma, man. I was in all sorts of places. Tulsa. Isn't there a Prague? Is there a Prague in Oklahoma? I've been to all the Pragues. Tell me, there's a Prague, Oklahoma, right? Don't think I was just mouthing off there. There's a Prague, Oklahoma. There's Prague, Oklahoma, right? There's not just Prague by HEMA. Right, we're gonna cure people. You're cured, mate. There's indeed a Prague, Oklahoma. Thank you. See? You fact check me, but I'm right. By HEMA, yeah, sorry. By HEMA. It's getting late. Getting late. It's been a long week. Where's Melakar? Wait, do I have to cure everybody individually? I guess that's how cures work, Logan.
They are.
Oh yeah, you're the dude that lost someone. That's fair enough. Sorry about the fight. Where's Nicodemus? Yo, Hankar!
Go away.
He's by the sick. See you, Elkenan. Bye-bye. In the Brawler's house, where I was, yeah, okay. Aha. You're fucking cured, mate.
So here I am. How are things looking?
It doesn't look good at all, my boy. Do you have the potion?
Yes, here it is.
I'll take 4 doses, you take the rest, and let's split up. I'll see to the Straw family while you deal with Melikar's wife.
Alright, so we're going to go through
They wouldn't
something
let me go near
more
that prisoner.
embarrassing
Wanted to
voice
suffer.
acting from me.
Despite his terrible crime,
You have been warned.
fellow mortal soul like that.
Look at that! Where's he learned that language from? Oh no. Ooh. Oh, I don't really. Yeah, I can't say the P word, surely. But then he doesn't like the. And there's the other P word as well, which causes the lesions. I kind of want to, Leroy. I think Hot Dog Henry might... Yeah, I know it's banned in chat. I know the P word is banned in chat. I know. Oh, he's giving into the hands. No!
Miracles. That brigand has
Oh, he didn't use
is
the
a
P word.
crucial
He didn't
witness.
use the P word.
I'd be careful with such
He
statements.
called him the Y word. That's
It's done
fine.
much harm to the good people here.
Pregnant. Oh, when this music comes on, I always get tearful. Back to Henry when he's just 3 apples old and not heavily corrupted by the Necronomicon. What am I doing? I know. Makes me very sad. I miss Maminka. Can we do this properly? Do I have to go to see Melikar, right? Where's Melikar? This is one of my favourite bits of music from it, I think, other than Istvan's theme. Yeah, but where is he? Ah, Melikar. Alright, excuse me if I blush or wince.
I brought some help, as promised. Will you let me see the prisoner?
I will let you, I will. Of course I will. My boy, if you've really brought a potion to rid us of this scourge,
Potion.
I'll let you do anything.
No, he's Irish!
Scourge remains to be seen. It'll take
I'll
a
let
few
you
days
do
before we
anything.
know whether the potion works.
I know.
Oh.
But even so, just the fact that someone cares, that means a lot to us.
Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear the turning into Irish, right? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's bad. It's really bad, guys. I know you're going to say nice things, but it's really bad. Thank Radzig. Never cross me again. That's a bit lawful evil. I quite like it, but it's quite lawful evil. Thanks, Ignat. Okay, instant democracy on this, but please play it from the perspective of neutral, evil, bisexual Hot Dog Henry. I know, that was really bad, guys. That was extremely bad. Yeah, we twisted into the lawful evil with Never Cross Me Again, right, Lady Murden? I can't... Yeah, the rat. Okay. I'm going to need a democratic trend. Come on. Hammer it out. Hammer it out. I don't know if lawful evil is the best evil, Valerie. Are you lawful evil, Valeria? Wife, 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 wife. There's the trend. Don't thank me. This is not very neutral evil though, guys. Okay, don't thank me. I'll do it in a neutral evil way. Don't thank me. Take care of your wife, eh?
Don't fret about that, Melekar.
No, he doesn't
Something
really
like that,
nice.
but
See, he's
it's
doing
very
it really nice. This is way too nice.
Just take care of.
Hot Dog Henry's a bad
What's
boy.
your wife's name?
Hannah.
Yeah, I always wanted to be lawful
So,
evil. I
take
just
good care of
can't
her.
do the hours that's
Now open
required.
up that shed. May the Lord watch over you.
Alright, he's going to open the shed for me. Splosh. I picked. I just opened the door. He's going to open the other door. Watch him. There's this fan. He'll just give me a wink like he knows. Oh no, he's just walking in. Okay. Yeah, I opened the door, man, to be fair.
Good luck to you.
I've had enough.
Now let's wait and see what happens.
Is Malakar gone? Nice one, did I cure him?
Oh, shit. I've had enough.
I have to speak to Melakar. Get up, Malakar.
We found out what could be the cause of the affliction.
And?
You should check where your water's coming from. Nicodemus and I think that it comes down to poisoning.
It'd be hard to poison the spring, but what about the well? Good Lord, that's difficult to believe.
Now I'm getting the north.
The bastards weren't satisfied with killing young Straw. The
That's it.
fucking bastards.
Now I'm in the north. That was terrible, guys. You know, I do teach this subject professionally, and I just have to say that was terrible, and I would fire myself. But thankfully, Warhorse Studios was Czech and didn't notice the incredible jank that I just put in the middle of their game. See, right? Did you see it? It was Southwest, Irish, attempted Northern. It's worse than your GCSE drama accent. Yes, yes. It was bad. It was no. It wasn't that I was tired. I just realised I'd lost control of the voice in the middle of the acting. So the acting became bad because I was worried about the voice. He's been around, has Melakar. Maminka.
Mama.
Maminka. You know, I lost my mother too. Jesus, look at the chat, lol, cure. Everyone, okay. Alright. Cure everyone. Yeah, okay. Everyone! It's like 3 people. I don't understand even why people are getting there. Okay, so Eric went a bit mad. Right, Eric, obviously, you know, he shouldn't have done what he did. It was a bit naughty, but he's only actually killed a tiny amount of people, like
Yes,
3 people.
I have
Like,
something to make you well.
Hot Dog
Lord
Henry's
above.
killed 50 people.
Thank you for showing us your mercy.
Drink this and give it to everyone in the house. I've also brought someone who will take care of you until you get back on your feet.
Thank you, Good Samaritan.
It's late. And this is what the stars are, right? The stars are for... This is what the stars are for. They're the people I have to cure, correct? It must be. Okay. Right.
Go away. Leave me alone.
How do I cure them then?
God be with you.
Yeah. How do I cure her? I can't talk to her. I can't interact with her.
No, my God. No, let me sleep.
Yeah, I'll be back shortly. It's not. I won't be away that long, and I'll be giving you some more content. Don't worry. She's fine. Move on to the next. Ignore her whining. You're fine. I'm feeling better. I don't want to go on the cart. Don't make me go on the cart.
Go away. Leave me alone. Lord, what are you punishing me for? No, let me sleep.
What am I doing though? I can't cure them. They're not interacting with it. She's fine as well.
Oh, sweet mother of God.
I need to cure my brother. I don't want to go on the cart. I'm feeling better. Bring out your dead. No, bring out your dead. Matthias? The guy in here? I feel happy! He's dead. They're all dead! Like, am I too late? He looks dead to me. Poke him with a stick. He's dead. Bye, Win. Is it a bug? Are we going to have to go back? Because if we are, then we're going to leave it here for today.
My respects to you. May the Lord watch over you.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
He does not look like he's sleeping. He looks dead. Who's the straw hat guy? The guy who beat me up? I gave the cure to the guy in the shed. He's a heavy sleeper. This is the darkest possible timeline. Move on to the grocers. Okay, he's fine. You're telling me I'll go to cure. I'm worried about it, and then you're like, no, he's fine. Oh, can we get some asexual angels? No. Wars. The one saying brother. Ah, this guy. Okay, Daniel.
Brother, is that you?
You know this game very well.
Yes, the sled. Just you drink this and you'll be fine.
Is this holy water, brother?
It is. Drink some and give it to the others in the house too. Brother Nicodemus will come to check on you.
There must be a play on words for Melakar and Michael. Michaelakar. Right, he's getting better as well. So what do I have to do now? Wait. Give the cure to the sick. Melikael. Oh, Melikar's wife! Yeah, sorry, it's the Ryan just started harassing the guy. Didn't even bother to cure his wife. Yeah, Hot Dog Henry's not a nice person. Istvan is significantly nicer. And cooler. Like, much more chill to hang out with. All sorts of stuff.
No, let me sleep.
I can't cure her. I think I just have to wait now, don't I? Yeah, I'm a Pookie. Ishvan's a Pookie anyway. Obviously, I'm not the same as my character, but... Yeah, way cooler, has a better hat. That's a bug. Eat something, then wait. Yeah, alright, look, maybe it's bugged and we're going to have to go back and do this again. But I think we've learned a lot. We definitely gave the cure to the guy in the thing, so maybe we just did it, this is a neutral evil thing. I didn't bury her husband, I just told her to fuck off. Check on the bandit. Yeah, we're good. You alright?
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Who are you?
Hot diggity dog! Ooh, look at this. It's just like, yeah. I'm Sir Radzig's man.
My name is Henry, and I'm investigating on behalf of Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Oh,
Rat
I
IPD.
see. You'll have an easy job with me, boy.
How so?
I won't give you any problems.
Yeah, let's get the lawyers on speed dial, please. That's wise.
That's sensible of you.
I'm a sensible man. Only I'd like to get it over quick and not keep the Rattay executioner busy too long. If you catch my drift.
Oh, we're all Radzig's, man. And
What do you
women.
want to know?
Everything. First, tell me who's behind all this. Who do you follow?
I follow the coin, lad. We all do.
That's not news to me, but who pays the coin?
I got my pay from Runt, like all the men in Pribyslavitz. And Runt got his money from the chief. And the chief had the coin minted.
Alright, so I'm being done for, like, counterfeiting money, right? So I'm basically being done for fraud. That's fine. That's fine. Take that hit.
Who's the chief? The bandit leader?
Bandit. If he heard you say that, he'd have your head on a spike. That's the kind of man he is. Nobody knows much about him, though.
I'm currently in the cottage
Only
next
a
door.
Check.
So he's a foreigner? German?
Don't think so. For sure he ain't Czech. And he's got plenty of coin. I'd stake my neck on it. He's got noble blood in his veins.
Damn right.
Judging by how he looks.
More by the way he talks.
Oh yeah, let's just pin it on this guy. We don't even need to bring Eric in. Let's pin it on this guy.
But he spoke all la-di-da, like a lord.
He's not a reliable witness. Okay, legal team, change, attack, everything. We just pin it on this guy and we just say you can't trust his testimony.
Where's that chief of yours now?
I've no
Look, we've got to get him off.
After Pribyslavitz, he ordered us to raid Merwy.
This is a good plan. This is a good plan. Pin it on him, and we can save Eric for later.
I don't reckon he'll be out of your hair for long, though.
So the chief is in command of all these operations?
You could say. I'd say.
We can get Eric off later for something
How's
else.
that?
You ask who's in charge and who answers to who. Only this ain't some noble court. There was all sorts of gangs in Pribyslavitz, big and small. Robber barons who had their own...
Okay, Thottery has taken over
My
again.
lord. Common footpads who hadn't a pot to piss in. Men came, men went. Lots of
Men
quarrels,
came, men went.
Occasional murder. Old cronies and old rivals were meeting. You know what I mean?
Nice. Sounds like a vibe.
It was one big muddle. The main thing was nobody asked questions.
That's also a good
I
thing.
didn't give a damn who the chief was or what he had in mind or whether he had one ball or two.
Guy's monologuing
All
here,
I was
isn't he?
interested in was the coin.
This is Gabriel, I think, if I recognise his voice. Who's also in the Zimmerman Theatre, if you go and see that.
How did you know about Pribyslavitz? Who took you there?
A fellow by the name of Moorcock. We met near...
Moorcock!
I was
We
robbing
met Moorcock,
burghers
right?
fleeing the town from Sigismund's army. We
Moorcock
got to
was in
talking,
the-
He told me about Pribyslavitz.
Yeah, we can blame it on the money itself. The corrupting influence
Why
of
did you
money.
attack Medhoya?
Now that you're writing this down.
The chief himself gave us the order. I reckon he wanted to show the local lords he was nowhere near finished.
I'm getting more confident about
The chief's
this.
always planning something.
Yeah, but this guy just
Privislovitz was only the start.
So you knew the coin was counterfeit?
Of course I did. I brought
We
those
met
Russian
Moorcock
Privislovitz
before up at the
along with
windmill,
a
no?
few other
Yeah.
things.
Thank you,
Did you?
Win. God,
Where
someone's
did the
paying
coins come
attention.
from?
Like, where were they made?
We are getting Moorcocks, thank you. Just reading it without
Some
any
merchant
level of
by the name
subtext.
Menhart
It's a
gave
name.
them
It's
to
a
me.
quite a
We
common
used to
name in
meet
the
at
UK.
the charcoal piles near
Well, common. I
Rovna,
don't know about
by the crossroads there. As it happens, I'm supposed to be meeting
that. I'm supposed
So
to be reading
Medhoya
that
waited
now.
there.
Might be, might not. He could have heard what happened in Privislovitz and decided...
This guy's talking. It sounds like he's trying to, like, distract from the fact, right? He's just making shit up. This guy's just making shit up. I don't even know who poisoned Merhead. I know less
Does
now
Menhart
than I
know
did
where
when I
the
started,
coin
if
comes
I'm honest.
How should I know? To me, he's just another link in the chain. I deal with him, and I never ask who he deals with.
It's very, like, expository, isn't he? Like, he's, like, literally laying it down for me.
So I suppose there's no point asking you if you know any more about him.
It'd be a waste of...
This is very exposition. This is
All
very
he
Basil
did was give me the
exposition.
coin, and then we went outside.
Who else
Thanks,
knows
Gabe.
about the money?
Apart from the chief...
Maybe it's the whole of
Menhart,
Merhead was just
Brunton,
disaster acting
there was
from all
a
of
few
us.
others. The men got some real money too with the false stuff. It'd be suspicious
Menhart.
if they only had freshly minted coin.
You said you used to bring other things. What were they?
Letters.
Letters.
Menhart would give them to me for the chief. This time I was taking an answer back to Menhart too.
Have you still got that letter?
Menhard Moorcock, yeah.
The yokel
I mean,
around here ain't got
we
much
haven't
use
gone
for
into
correspondence.
like true Freudian
Give it to
criticism.
me then.
Yeah, but that would be that the writers weren't fully aware what they were writing. But I'm sure they had to have been. Yeah, honestly, I just think this guy is just speaking bullshit. I don't
What
think
were
you
the
can
letters
pin this
about?
on the chief at all. I'm actually
If I
more
knew how to
confident
read,
now than I
I
was.
wouldn't be trusted to carry letters, would I?
Oh, there's letters.
I took them from Menhart to the chief and back. That's
Okay,
all.
maybe we have to read the letters.
What were the letters about?
If I knew how to read, I wouldn't be trusted to carry letters, would I?
I love this guy, actually. Maybe he should get his spin-off series.
That's all.
Gabe, we can do a spin-off project with Gabe. Gabe and Mike.
That's all I need to know. Fred.
They're in the same theatre company anyway, to be
For
honest. So.
now, for the love of Christ, boy, don't let the executioner interrogate me. I already told you everything I know.
He sounds like he got really bad really bad constipation. We should get this guy off. I don't know. Now we're back on that thing where do evil people help each other? He's evil. I'm evil. So you deserve no mercy because I know that I'm evil. I like this deferring to Radzig thing. I think he might do that now. But not in a like, oh, it's up to daddy. But more like, yeah, I'm just going to pass that on. In fact, back to Shakespeare for a second. Like Henry V, I think, is an essay in how to avoid blame. Even though you're the guy in charge. I think Henry V manages to blame someone else through the whole thing. Until the last moment in the speech before Agincourt. I think it's all about like displacing blame. I think that's we've just got thoughts left. Okay. Hello Chili07, welcome to Evil Gang, the most toxic brand on the internet. I'm gonna pass that on to Daddy, but
That's for Sir Radzig to judge.
That's for Sir Radzig to judge.
Henry!
Oh fuck!
Stores come for the brigand! Step back from that Eden, young fella!
But you can't kill me! Not just like that!
Shut the fuck up, you weasel, and keep it fucking shut!
Ah,
You
John.
don't even get a say!
Giving me a masterclass.
Sure, he won't escape justice.
That's
After
me.
all, he's
That's Ishvan!
Stand in my way, Melikar!
Ishvan trying to do the merciful and the right thing again. Yeah, this is what we filmed.
He's coming with me. He's Sir Radzig's prisoner, and only Sir Radzig has the right to decide if he lives or dies.
I don't give a fuck about you or Sir Radzig.
Alright, mate.
That bastard killed my boy.
Alright.
I'm gonna
I know,
kill him.
I know.
You'll have to
It's,
deal with me
it's
first.
a terrible situation, but... Nah. We're not doing this again. It's Nettle Dog Solid, guys. We're not going to sugarcoat this. We're not going to sugarcoat it. I'm sorry. We do what Nettle Dog would do. No, I couldn't have just punched him. He's fucking dead now, right? He shouldn't have fucked with the dog. I'm sorry. This is a neutral evil playthrough. Don't like slowly kind of like, you know, kind of herd me off into this lawful good gay paladin. That's not happening. Right, report to Sir Radzig. Let's go do it. We need a torch, don't we? I told him what he should not have done. If he had not have done what I told him not to do, then he would still be alive. Right? And I outranked him, so he should have done what I told him to do. That wasn't chaotic evil. That wasn't chaotic evil. Chaotic evil would have been to, like, kill him, burn the entire village down.
Didn't know she did that.
That was some mercy pricking. Alright. Oh, I get... What? No. Why is he up there? Alright, we'll go up there then, and then we will finish it for today, I think. We'll go and report to Daddy, and then we'll wrap it up. Where was he again? Townburg. So... This torch.
Yeah.
Daddy!
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can wake it. Dadzig's always sleeping, let's face it.
Yeah.
This is not going to launch us into another, like, no-holds-barred battle, though, for our lives.
Yeah.
He's sleeping so he can be late later, yeah.
Yeah.
He's on that Yowie cocaine with Hanush. I can rest after this, I'm not going to, like, go straight into battle. That's all I want to know. No battle, just more cock. Okay. Yeah, I think so, yeah, this is the right way to do it, okay. I think I know the way. It's not easy to be a single deadbeat dad. That you all love. Was that a comet? It's not a comet. Is that the inn of the last... Yeah, it's this way, isn't it? It's exhausting constantly leaving home to go get cigarettes, Logan. I don't know. What's that in reference to? The voices. The voices are complaining.
Yeah.
No, I don't like going this way. No, you're right, Michael Horse. You're right. This is not the way to go. Yeah. Michael Horse was getting the same bad vibes as I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, alright, sorry, I didn't get that, sorry. Sorry, Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. This is the much better way to go. It's often where I've been getting lost, so I'm just kind of evolving. This is the best way to Talbot.
Yeah.
Stay on the road. And then you kind of like hang right? I just kind of want to do a Fallout New Vegas and press F5 and save, and then I'm like, no, you can't do that. I don't know how to do that though. How do I raid? Do I just press a button? I don't know if I can do that right now.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Scrubbot.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we be hanging right more now? Yeah. Okay, we're hanging right. Coming down to Townburg, great. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's not the media team, it's me. It's me that's the fault. The media team do understand this.
Yeah.
Wait! You sorry for being quiet, but you have something exciting to show now. And I can keep playing till midnight. Do you have mods up or is everyone asleep? I don't know. Maybe they've just fallen asleep.
Yeah.
I mean, you could test that. Just try the PV. Oh, that's on auto delete. Cool bit of Kelpie action. Get off horse, get off horse, get off horse. Leave you in the pond. Stephanie! Stephanie! I fucking love you, Stephanie! Henry's gonna have a full crash out on Steph. She's like, Henry, go away! Shh! Mods can't start raids, Pookies. Right, that was good. at the lookout point. You know what? Hot Dog Henry might actually get jealous of Radzig. Now I think about it. He found that hood. Right? Where are you, Mark Horse? He found the hood in the box. Don't let me forget this. That's a good thought that's come out of like late night streaming. I want you back, Steph! Right? This is good, right? Bank this for me. Don't let me forget that Hot Dog Henry could easily be jealous of Radzig if he thinks that Radzig is like a threat to his relationship with Stephanie, right? Well, he might be asking himself why the fuck was the hood in Stephanie's bed. I can't see with this torch. I don't know why you like torches. God, he's in a really weird spot, isn't he? Right up the hill.
Yeah.
Maybe I sort of remember doing this in the day. It's probably Ishvan. Is it here? That looks like a big fire.
Yeah.
Are you fucking my dad, Steph?
Yeah.
Am I riding towards that fire? The grail-shaped beacon. Fire. Oh, guys, am I back in Merhead?
Yeah.
This is true. This is true. Yeah. Yeah, let's definitely bank this. Fuck me, man. Where?
Yeah. Yeah.
Into the woods here? Oh, I'm lost.
I feel quite hungry.
Stuff a sausage in him. Where? Ah, here we go. I think this is the scene that made me cry, actually, the first time I played it. Maybe. Is it where the positive father complex tells the child that he's proud of him?
Greetings, Henry. I hear you on the rat-eye tourney.
Fucking did, mate.
Lad.
Yeah.
I've returned from Merhoyed, sir.
How does it look then?
With mustard
I
embellishment.
brought them help from the monastery. Brother Nicodemus and Johanka from Skalitz. Fortunately,
It is that
Nicodemus
one, is
was
it? It
able to
really
cure the
digs
disease.
right down
That's
into your
what he's
father
done with Thomason
complex,
so
mate.
far.
Thank Christ. Some good news for a change. What about the captive? Did you question him?
He was infected too.
I see. Did he survive?
Fortunately, he survived and I had a chance to question him.
It's
What
been
did
very
you find
brisk,
out?
Nettle Dog.
He was transporting the false coins to Pribyslavitz.
Is he
got them
speaking
from some
fast?
merchant called Menhart.
I don't know him.
Neither do I. But I know where the money's handed over. It's not far from Rovna. And this Menhart should be
Good,
waiting
bad
for
dad.
that.
Yeah, yeah. That, I
Excellent.
think that sums up
We
the energy,
mustn't let
doesn't
this opportunity slip through our
it? Johanka.
You go there and put pressure
Johanka,
on him to tell us
Johanka.
what he knows. Don't go yet. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Farewell.
Yeah, this is it, isn't it? Nettle
Haven't
Dog.
disappointed me. Nothing against Bernard, Robert,
Just
or any of
spent
those
20 days
others.
in prison.
But none of them could find out as much as you. At least not without beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work. You're a godsend, lad.
That inner Nettle again.
Thank you, sir.
Now go and find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Aw, dude.
sometimes I ask myself what it all means.
Oh, man.
Why
Poor
does
hot
all
dog
this
Henry.
happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question.
You kind of trust that.
I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial.
He is only 3 apples old.
Life is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
I never thought about it that way.
Well, just look at the
You're only 3
pampered
apples
ones with
old,
no
Henry, don't
concerns in
worry.
life, like young Lord Capon, for instance.
Exactly.
I shudder to
Dick.
think how he will rule when his time comes. Tribulations spawn in life over and over again, and we must stand our ground and face them. So, I go to Sasso and solve this one.
Face his shadow self.
Rely on me, sir.
Oh, he's such a keener.
Good luck, son.
Radzig is the head of House Thought. Good luck, son. Imagine not knowing that when you first played it. Like, you're coming back to this, you just think he's like a colloquial kind of son. Alright, there we go. Evil Gang, I think that's a good place to leave it. I nearly squeezed out a tear again, but I'm incredibly cynical about this man now. Yeah, I think that's a great place to leave it. Let's have a quick save. Ooh, has that saved it? No, we've got some kind of poisoning effect. Why are we poisoned? Golden sausage? That's not going to kill us, is it? Okay, let's just do a marigold decoction. Alright, okay, let's leave it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for playing. Thank you for being here. It's really appreciated. I hope you have successfully catharted. Although I feel this was a better, funnier stream with maybe a little less catharsis than the last one. But I hope there was some, because I think everyone needs to get that out of their games. And hang on. Yeah, when we come back, we'll try and learn. Thank you, Luxury. We'll learn more, and we'll have all sorts of things. And I know I ended the stream there, and I could just put a window up, but I still haven't figured that out. But we are getting there. So thank you. I hope you got something out of it. Always criticise what I say. Don't automatically believe what I say, and fact check me all the time because it's late. But I think we got some good stuff. Okay. Bye bye. Thank you. See you when I'm back.